In one of my previous videos, I have mentioned that Brazil does not have any desert. In the comments, many viewers have pointed out that Brazil has its own semi-arid tropical vegetation called Caatinga. While researching more about Caatinga, I came across the fact that Brazil has 7 biosphere reserves or biomes, out of which 6 are terrestrial biomes and 1 marine biome. Caatinga is one of those biomes. It is present in the northeastern Brazil, spread across these 10 states, covering an area of roughly 199,000 square kilometers, which includes core areas, buffer zones, and transition zones. Caatinga is a 2P word meaning white forest or white vegetation. Caatinga is an upland, dry-shrubland, and thorn forest which consists primarily small, thorny trees that shed their leaves seasonally. In fact, a sub-region of Caatinga, also known as Sertão, is a hinterland which has similar association to outback of Australia. Caatinga has Cerrado biome on west and south, Mata Atlântica biome on east, and Atlantic Ocean on north. Cerrado is a vast ecoregion of tropical savanna or grassland, whereas Mata Atlântica or Atlantic forest is the region covered with dense forests. Caatinga, through its buffer and transition area, act as an ecological corridor between Cerrado grasslands and Mata Atlântica forests. Although the deserts are arid ecosystem that receive fewer than 25 centimeters of precipitation a year, the average annual rainfall in Caatinga varies between 25 centimeters and 100 centimeters. São Francisco River is the major river flowing through Caatinga. With a length of 2,914 kilometers, it is the 4th largest river system of the continent and the largest river wholly within Brazil. The upper, relatively wet part of the basin is covered in the grasslands in Cerrado. The middle river basin runs through semi-arid region of Caatinga. The lower basin of the river is a floodplain of fine silt soil. But can a desert be called as desert without sand dunes? Maybe. But there is a place in Brazil where you can actually find sand dunes. The National Park of Lençóis Maranhenses. For my ease, we'll call it LMNP here, now onwards. It comprises an area of 155,000 hectares, of which 90,000 hectares consist of mobile dunes and lagoons formed by these dunes. It is located on the eastern coast of the state of Maranhão. Along the 80 kilometers of the coastline of the park, there are 600 meters to 2 kilometer wide beaches, 10 to 20 meters high dunes forming long winding stretches of sands with up to 75 kilometers in length and more than 20 kilometers inland. The appearance of the crumpled sheets of these chains is the origin of name of the park. The LMNP is located in Cerrado biome, but it has a strong influence of Caatinga and Amazon ecosystems, so that species of these 3 biomes can be found in the park. In fact, the Paranaíba and Preguiça rivers transport the dune sands from the interior of the continent to the park. The winds blow it inland where it forms a series of sand dunes. The park combines miles and miles of wide dunes dotted by freshwater lagoons, sometimes blue, sometimes green. Lying just outside the Amazon basin, the region is subjected to a regular rain season during the beginning of the year. In fact, it rains about 200 centimeters annually here. The rain causes a peculiar phenomena. Fresh water is collected in the valleys between the sand dunes and is prevented from percolating down by a layer of impermeable rock which lies beneath the sand. The resulting blue, green and black lagoons are surrounded by the desert-like sand and reach its fullest between the July and September. So yes, the Brazil has deserts, but somewhat different. You can watch more about Brazil here. This is all about tourism. I hope that you have liked it. Please subscribe for more of such videos. See you in the next episode. Till then, take care.